Hey everyone, welcome to the Rooster Teeth Podcast.
Hey.
This week we got Gus, Gavin, Michael, Lindsay, and Gus.
This combination of
Gus,
people
twice?
has
Two Gus's?
never
Guys,
happened.
please.
It has never happened.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's never happened.
It's been a long time since Lindsay's been on the podcast.
True. I think the last time I was on it was before we did the video podcast. We were still in the conference room.
Yeah, but before you started like helping do the podcast, and now you don't even do it
I had to
anymore.
edit it.
Yeah.
Calm
Fucking
down.
traitor.
Somehow she
Sorry.
snuck away on anyway, Gus. You got a good streak going.
Yeah,
I like to-
Yeah.
There was also a debate beforehand where everyone would sit, and specifically, I knew Michael would want to sit next to Gavin and vice versa. And while we were setting up, they were like, "Oh, Michael should have this chair." And I came over to the achievement hunter office. I was like, "Okay, just to let you know, they're trying to split you guys up. I'm not going to say
Not
anything,
gonna happen.
but
No, it's
Not
true.
gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Patrick's like, all right, if you want to sit here, I was like,
got
that's okay.
Team Comfy
No.
Couch.
Yeah.
right now there's
Yeah.
just a pillow between you two."
We'll get closer as the night goes on.
Yeah.
No spoilers, real talk here. Last night was the Breaking Bad finale.
BB.
They all said
and
jabroni.
you sent out a tweet that was just something super plain like, "Thanks to Breaking Bad for being an awesome show."
It was a nice tweet. It was like
And
that
it
was
got
good.
retweeted like 600 fucking times. And I like Esther and I were looking at that.
I
We
love
got
that makes
so
you mad.
I know.
Esther
Are
said,
you mad that you didn't think of
I
the
could've
simple
made it
tweet like
first.
that?
Esther was like, "I
Damn.
bet Gavin could tweet 'I breathe air,' and it would get retweeted 1,000 times."
Yeah, it would.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
would.
tweet that
Do you
right
know how
now.
many people
All
have
right.
personally asked me or tweeted me for a picture of Gavin's nose? Just that. Just like, hey, can you take
So
a picture of him? While
right
he's
now
in
that
office?
has 1,040 retweets. That
Fucking
tweet from
A.
last night. I'm gonna tweet. I breathe air. It now has over 1,000 retweets.
Fast.
That's now
That
has
is
more than the one I
fast.
did last night.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So yeah, what did that take? Like less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, not bad.
Have you ever done
Clock
that?
it.
When I went to college, the year before I moved into my room, the guy who lived in my room previously was an arsonist who had set fire to our pub on campus.
Oh, shit.
Jeez.
I think he's still in prison.
Oh, yeah?
Arson will put
Don't
you
set
away.
pubs on fire. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
it's like it's one of the things I
That's
loved
not
about the
cool.
school I went to is we had 2 pubs on campus. You could drink on campus. Like most schools don't allow that in the U.S.
Yeah, why
And-
burn the pub down?
And the
Yeah, what a
motherfucker went and
dick.
burned it. He burned one of them down.
Did they rebuild it?
Yeah, they rebuilt it.
Oh, okay.
As
Was
a
it
pub?
better, though?
Yeah, it was way bigger. Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. So, I mean,
It
you know,
worked
kind
out
of
in
worked
the end,
out
but
in the end.
when I
yeah.
was a freshman,
Yeah.
it was fucking closed because
That's
it
true.
had been burned down.
He paved the way for the future generation.
Yeah.
Have you been to any pubs in America yet, Gavin?
It's Irish
And
pubs.
compared, like how they were at home, compared to
Sure.
here?
I mean, a lot of bars are pubs, really.
True.
I'd say Woodrow's is a pub.
Well, then what's the difference?
One's in America and one's in England.
But we have pubs here in America.
Who gives a shit? It's a place where you just
I'm
like
just trying
everything.
to understand.
They serve beer and there's a bar and there's wood everywhere.
Let's take the question a step further. So you obviously have pubs in England.
Yeah.
Are there bars in England?
Holy shit!
How long
really?
of dead air was that?
Are you serious? Dude, what is wrong with you?
This wasn't a question to stump you. I was just genuinely curious.
No, I
Curious.
guess.
This needs to be the
Got
next
it.
Google
I mean,
or Gavin.
yeah, no, yeah, there are.
there
So then what's the
bars?
difference between a bar and a pub in
It's just
England?
the atmosphere and like how many old people are in there.
That's what,
Is that what it is by definition? How many old
A
people?
pub must have at least 65% old people.
See, Ben is probably like because I never did it. I just went like I was in a small town.
I'm not
I
talking
just
about
had-
like a club.
No, I
either.
know, but
okay.
Ben would be the one to ask about that because he drinks everywhere. I just drank in crappy pubs in my small, tiny town.
Okay. Like
I
this-
don't know what the difference is.
if there's a difference in the UK, I'm curious to know what it is because then
I'm
what's the
curious to
difference
think
here?
of, like somewhere like Vodka Revs would
I
be
thought
a
it was
bar.
just like
Okay, yeah, of course.
stereotypical British or Irish things make it
Fuck
a pub.
revolution.
Again, I feel like you'd find some crazy stuff in President's poo. Like John F. Kennedy probably had some crazy poo.
What do you
Might
mean?
have
Why?
been
Why would John
he's
F. Kennedy
probably
have
like
some crazy
He was on
Marilyn
his face
Monroe's
all the time.
probably in there somewhere. or
Marilyn
something.
Monroe's in his poo?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like her DNA.
I don't think he was into scat.
You think he cannibalized
Maybe.
her?
Yeah, what do you think he ate her
No,
and
but he
shit
might have
her
tossed
out?
a salad or something. I don't know.
How would that be in his poo?
Is that so weird?
Tossing the presidential salad.
No, she said she said he tossed her salad.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
a two-way
so
street.
what does that
buddy.
have to do with his poo?
Did anyone feed anyone else's pony?
Shut up.
I'm really glad I don't have to do an ad read right now following this. This is fucking impossible.
God, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
You're twisted.
Shit happens.
Oh!
Gavin.
Oh, Gavin
That
hit
is-
the beer and he made a mess.
Gavin.
How did you do that?
Gus's face,
that
and then you
carpet.
just kicked over your Red Bull. I don't know if it's empty or
Don't
not.
get the
No,
beer
it
on
was
Michael's
empty.
hat.
Yeah, don't
Can
get it
we-
on my hat, and don't get it on my desk. He dropped
How'd
it
you
again.
drop it?
He dropped the beer.
Did you lose grip because of condensation?
God damn! Isn't that your first beer?
Yeah.
Gavin's
I think
already
Gavin,
wasted.
you've had enough. Okay, he's bumped
Oh
me.
my
It's gone
god.
up my crev.
Just take a nap on the couch. Calm down.
He
Sober
spilled
up a
on the
bit.
couch. Gus just looks fucking annoyed.
I can't believe you did that.
How much
We've-
beer has
wait.
already been spilled on this couch, though? Honestly,
We've been doing the. I just thought about it. This might be like the 1 year anniversary of the video podcast.
It happened in September.
Really?
Oh, it is
Happy
September.
anniversary.
What?
That's the
No,
end of
it's
September. Yeah, I
October.
think,
Yeah,
I think
October
this
tomorrow.
is it.
Hey,
I think we went a year without spilling beer on the couch, and you fucking did it.
1 year anniversary, new couch.
I
Let's
called-
get a smaller couch.
New couch. You spilled a drop of beer.
Yeah.
New couch.
Yeah, or let's flip the cushions
I've been
over.
wanting to get a new couch ever since we got these chairs.
This
Got,
couch is too big. Look how far I am from my
Yeah,
boy.
well, there
Kara
could be
said
another
I know,
person.
I want a new couch too, Kara. Let's find one.
get a love seat. Squish the
Yeah,
Kara
we
here?
definitely
Kara,
want something
hello?
smaller.
Kara's
Did
in
you
the
guys
main
hear
building.
I got her in my ear.
Oh,
Is
okay.
Kara like God? You're like, oh, where is he?
Here it comes.
But yeah, if we got like 30 people, I'm sure you can make a dent in it or something. I'm sure there's going to be people doing that once online, hopefully, goes on tomorrow.
That's
And now
a
it's
flying
flying.
cricket.
Well, that's
Ah.
is that such a thing?
Everyone on set is horrified watching.
Is there
this
such a thing as a
cricket.
flying cricket?
Yeah.
Or did we just like mislabel it?
No, you can. Crickets can fly.
Oh.
These always come around too during like.
Blaine's
getting
gonna
a
murder
stick.
it.
Blaine got a stick. Watch out, cricket.
This
Let
is
it
Blaine's
live, dude. It's
boomstick.
fine.
Yeah.
Fly free, cricket. Now, if
Fly-
it was my
fly
apartment,
away
I would
home.
have sicked Lindsay on it by now.
It's
Get
true.
it, kill it, and I'd be in the other room.
I thought you were gonna say I would have killed it by now, and I was like, correction.
No,
you would
hell
have asked
no.
me to kill it.
I would
by
have been
now.
like, take care of it.
When Gavin was over at our apartment I think it was last time, we went swimming and he went into the bathroom and there was a roach somewhere, and you said you saw it on the wall or on the door.
It was on the door, like right
Yeah.
next to my head.
And almost instantly he opened the door and he goes, oh goodness, oh god, oh god. I'm
It was like a
"What's going
horror
on?"
movie.
Yeah.
Like Gavin wasn't like he wasn't like, oh shit, oh my god, there's a bug. He was just like, oh, and like slowly backed up. I'm like, Gavin,
What do I
What?
do?
Gavin, what? And he's like, oh, there is a huge bug. It was like you saw someone being
I
murdered.
just can't deal with cockroaches. I'm good with spiders.
Yeah.
I hate spiders.
I can pick up a spider.
Don't you have roaches where you live?
No.
Yeah, you do.
In England?
No, you live right now.
Yeah.
Ah!
But
it
not
just
in
flew
England.
past us and almost landed on you.
But I didn't see it, so I'm fine. No, I think he meant where you
Yeah,
live
where
right
you live
now.
right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
What
fuck
do you
with them
do?
though.
I
He plays
trap them.
games
I
with
trap
them.
them under cups, and then I gas them with deodorant.
Does
But-
that work?
Yeah.
That doesn't kill them.
It doesn't, but it makes them kind of heavy and drowsy. Because if I just put them under a cup,
How do you know they're drowsy?
Drowsy.
no, because if I put them
These
under
are
a cup
running
and
in
just
Give
leave
circles
the
them an
in
cup.
this
inspection afterwards, right? How are you feeling? Can you cough? Let me
On a scale of
squeeze
1 to
just
10,
one
But
how
if
are
I
you?
put one of
leg
those
cough.
red cups on them, it will just run under the cup and move the cup around. So I have to kind of mess them up on the inside.
Do you watch him like run around the
Gotta
apartment?
mess him
No,
up.
usually I just go to sleep and I wake up and the cup's somewhere else, like pressed against the door or something.
You moved 5 feet last night.
Because that's how you know they're drowsy. They move less and less feet. Like
really
he moved
wanna-
in a zigzag
I
last
really want to
night.
go to sleep
2
and
inches, you're
just-
really messed up.
I want to do a time lapse, just looking down on my floor of where the
That'd
cup
be
goes
funny.
in the night.
Man,
we should do it. We should do roach time
Yeah,
lapse.
Oh
absolutely
no,
should.
dude! You can do like roach bingo too. Just draw like
That's a good idea.
draw
we'll
letters
place
on the
bets on
floor.
where it's going to be when we wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you come over. We'll do a sleepover.
All right, in.
You want to come as well?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's not good to hold in a piss.
Is that how you
There's
develop
there's
kidney
holding
stones?
in a piss and there's stopping a piss.
Stopping
We've
a
had
piss
this conversation.
Yeah,
Stings.
stopping a piss is totally different though.
Yeah, but it stings.
No, not if you stop it.
What?
If you're peeing and you like
Do you have-
grab your
do you have-
dick.
Yeah,
If you
Gavin
grab,
has
STD?
gonorrhea.
Yeah, if you
here's
stop
the thing.
pissing and then
Here's
stop.
the thing. If you're pissing and you like grab your dick and pinch it, like stepping on the end of a hose, yes, that's what you're talking about. You can physically just like clench a
Clench.
muscle and stop peeing,
Yeah.
and that doesn't
That
sting.
doesn't
You
sting,
just,
yeah.
It feels
it's
like you're
turning
trying
the
to
water
fart,
off.
but
Can
you
not
stop
do
yourself.
You guys are crazy.
that? No,
You're
not crazy.
lunatics.
No,
not
no,
really.
absolutely
If I'm
not.
standing
So you
peeing,
could happily, if
I
you
could
had
literally
to-
just go and stop peeing, and it's just like you turn the
That's-
faucet
Yeah,
off.
but then would you,
Absolutely.
would you then be able
It's
to
not
go about your
difficult.
day?
For me, it is.
And
Yeah.
like with half a tank emptied.
Yeah.
That
I-
is mental.
For
not
me,
mental
once
at
I
all.
start, I have to finish.
Yeah. Well, why don't you stop?
Why
it-
don't
Why
I?
would
Yeah.
you?
Because it's hard. It's really difficult.
There you
I can
go.
do it.
It
But
doesn't
hurts.
sting though.
It does.
No. If you pinch it, if there's like ultimate situation where like, oh, I gotta pee, and then like you start running for the bathroom, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna piss before I get there. So then you like grab your ween and like pinch it maybe before you get to the bathroom. That's like you let go and it's
That's
gonna
kind
burst.
of a last
That's
resort,
like,
though.
That, but I agree with you.
Wouldn't
That's
you-
like a fire hose. Like it hurts if I don't go.
You
If
know,
there's
like, when you
if there's like, oh, I'm gonna stop peeing. That's totally different.
You know, like if you have your finger over a balloon and it's full of water and you
Yeah.
squeeze the balloon, it kind of like fills up the neck of the balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine that with like you pinch the end of your knob and your knob inflates. That's what I'm imagining right now.
Like
Well, no.
cartoons.
Here's the thing: is you'd pinch the base before the knob. Oh,
Dude,
oh, dude.
you can't pinch the base of your knob.
Well,
Yeah,
sure
you
you can.
can.
Just pinch on. Well, you don't know. Don't add into
I
this.
do it all the
You
time.
don't know. You stay out of this. You're not involved in this
I
conversation.
mean, what?
The sex ed I had was in 7th grade, so I was either 12 or 13. But I took health in 9th grade, which is what I was getting confused with.
Yeah.
That's going to fall over. So
already spilled
in our
everything
health
out.
class, they made, during the reproduction portion of health, they had us read out loud from the book. Like, so they would go down the aisle, and people had to read from the book to the class, because it was a coach teaching health,
Yeah.
and they're not real teachers. And
Don't have sex. If you have sex,
So,
you'll get chlamydia and you'll
this,
die.
this girl in my class started reading. She was the first one of the day, actually, and it's like we're reading about the reproductive system, and she didn't know how to say penis. So
What?
every time it said penis in the book, she said penis.
Oh,
And
man.
I'll never forget that to this day. Sitting there in my class and hearing this girl say penis over and over. And
How
being
has she not heard the word
it's
penis?
like, is no one gonna stop her?
Have you ever also, again, because my friends were assholes in high school, and because I was one of them, we would put things like,
Tennis.
especially sexual things or things from our textbook, into the Mac processor. So like, whatever the speech would come back, and we'd say things like, "I'd like a dildo," and it was like, "I would like a dildo, please." It was
Yeah, I
like,
did that all the
jeez.
time.
Yeah, that was the question that got asked when I did sex education. Is we didn't have anonymous questions. Someone just raised their hand, and they were like, "So what's a dildo then?" Because I guess they were expecting
Yeah,
to hear
why
about
not?
dildos, but it didn't come up.
They're expecting to learn about
Yeah.
dildos.
They just knew the word dildo, but didn't really know what it was. It's like, I assumed we'd be taught about dildos. What's a dildo?
I'm still so lost.
The
One
equivalent of a fifth
in
grade.
5th grade where we separated the boys from the girls so they could learn
sixth
about their
grade,
parts
something.
respectively. But in high school, I had a friend, and they opened up the last segments of the whole sex ed to questions. So you could submit an anonymous question, so you wouldn't have to show that it was yourself and send it
Okay.
in. And of course, because I'm an
good.
asshole and my friends are assholes, he goes, "Is it normal to bleed when I masturbate?" And the woman read it, and she goes, "Is it normal to?" Okay, so next question. It was like,
Wow, didn't answer it.
yeah, just blew right past
We didn't
it.
have anonymous
What if
questions.
someone
we
had a
just-
problem?
Yeah, what if there was like a medical issue
Some
there?
kid was like, she's like, all right, next question. And some kid in the back's like,
Seriously though.
so do you want to answer that question? Or?
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
just like everyone
So,
probably wants
yeah,
to know.
what happens to the questions you don't answer?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's raising his hand. It's covered in blood.
Jesus. Gavin can't taste like different liquors. He doesn't know what the
Yeah,
difference is.
you're
in the taste.
worthless too.
I have like 4 tastes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
what are your foretastes?
yucky, yummy, alcoholic, spicy.
Yucky, yummy, alcoholic,
Can someone
spicy.
make a chart
What
of
is
Gavin's
salt?
tongue and the regions?
Salt can be in the yummy or the yucky, depending on what food it is.
How much there is.
Okay.
Salt on its own,
Well,
yucky.
Jeff and Griffin have tried to explain this too. Like apparently they'll give Gavin stuff with like extra salt or spice, and he can't tell. He's just like, oh, I don't know.
Dude,
it's
food
just
is
meat.
food. If
He'll
I
give
like
him,
it,
like-
I'm all. I can taste whether it's spicy. I can taste whether it's alcoholic. I can taste whether I like it.
Gavin claims he can't taste the difference between like 8 different.
When
like,
someone
vodkas.
like has a little sample of something, it's like, oh yeah, really bitter that, isn't it? It's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You're crazy.
If
yeah,
you
that's
gave
weird.
him
Like you're
whiskey
broken.
and tequila,
Your
he
taste
wouldn't know
buds
the
are broken.
difference.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I think my brain doesn't process
That's
taste.
not normal.
very
Like
well.
you know how you always go on and on about how like your dick skin is like to protect your dick, and how like you say other dicks are broken.
That's right.
'cause they
Foreskin.
bang.
Solidarity, brother.
That's like your tongue. Your tongue's like broken. You
Foreskins.
can't taste shit.
This
It's
dude doesn't make
worthless.
piss
You just get no
balloons.
pleasure out of eating food. I'm like, oh. when
What's
I'm
that got to
putting
do with my
delicious food in mouth.
foreskin?
I'm saying it's equivalent to like you say other people's dicks can't feel shit. Like I have a working tongue and yours is broken and sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should love food.
I-
Food is a fucking delicious
I went
delight.
to a steakhouse in Orlando, and when I was there for vacation, and they had a dessert. Like they had a dessert with like typical things like creme brulee, tiramisu, whatever, like all this normal bullshit.
Gavin spilled
and
again.
then each dessert had like a detailed description under it. And then there was one thing on the dessert menu that just said the lemon. And I was like,
Nice.
okay.
Lemon party?
Yeah, I was like, I want to have a lemon party.
Where's the bed?
So the waiter comes over. He's like, "Can I interest you in dessert?" And I was like, "What's the lemon?" He's like, "Oh, well, it's our signature dessert here." He said, "We take a lemon, we scoop out all of the innards, and we
take a lemon.
boil the lemon rind in sugar water for 4 hours. Then, using the inside of the lemon, we make a lemon sorbet and a lemon cream. And then once we boiled the rind for 4 hours, we take it out, cool it, stuff it with the sorbet and the cream, and we bring it out, we cut it, and we serve it for you. You eat the entire lemon.
So it's a lemon.
But how big is it? Just like
It's
like
a lemon.
Like,
It's
like
a whole lemon.
Okay.
And I'm
So
like,
it's pretty small.
You
Yeah.
could have. You just described a lemon.
I
I'm
couldn't.
like, okay, I'll
couldn't
try
eat
it. Would you pick up a lemon and bite the rind? No.
If I
Eat
had
a fucking
scurvy,
lemon, Gavin.
yeah.
but
But they bring it out, they cut it, they serve it to you. It's like candy. It was the most
Yeah, but that's
delicious
like me
thing I've
saying,
ever
would you
eaten.
eat raw cow?
Yeah,
Probably not. You'd probably want it cooked, right?
I would.
Yeah, but how can
It's-
did you ever hear of anyone cooking a lemon or having a procedure where you can cook?
Lemon sorbet. Yeah.
Also, would you take a bite out of a cow, fur and all?
Yes.
That's what I'm asking.
No, you wouldn't. But this is like a lemon. This is like you prepare the entire thing. Nothing is wasted. I take it back. The little green leaf on the end is wasted.
They don't put it on for
You
like
don't
a little
need.
decoration.
It's there, and they're like, "This is the one
Darn.
thing
Don't
you
eat
can't
that.
eat," and they take it away.
I'd have been like, screw you, I'm eating it right now. Give me that lemon leaf.
But it was
can't
so
trust you with
fucking
this.
good. It was, and then he dissects it like a fucking surgeon. Like for you at the table, was like cut.
How
They're like,
much did you pay for that lemon?
$10
$10 lemon.
That's not
for
bad.
dessert?
Who
That's really
cares?
good.
Yeah, it was
10
awesome.
bucks?
I think Gavin's
It's a lemon.
outraged.
It's a dessert. They
It's a
cooked. They boiled
prepared
it for
lemon,
4
though.
hours.
Who cares what it started as? It matters
Yeah,
what it
someone
ends
worked
as.
on it
Exactly.
for 4 hours. I would pay $2.50 an hour for someone to make me a dessert. Sure.
That
Why
sounds
not?
way too tart for me, but it does sound cool.
It
But
wasn't tart.
No, not at all.
It was
really?
sweet.
Well, they put it in
Huh.
sugar water, didn't they?
Yeah,
I
it was.
guess,
It was
yeah.
delicious. Bye,
Mary.
Team Comfy Couch.
Welcome everybody to the Rooster Teeth Podcast. It used to be the drug pick, but that shit was all in the past. The conversations that they have are still really funny. Even when Joel tells you what to do with your money. Gus is still the master while Gavin hacks a fool. Like those who were tricked into Jack's green pool. Everything is cool when Bernie is the boss. Like dropping LSD, then jerking dolphins off. Everybody's yelling and it gets ridiculous. Like moving furniture with Brandon and Chris. The show is really funny and it's never hit and miss. They're the funniest group in Holla, Texas. They'll keep you informed on current gaming events and show you how to trick people to touching an electric fence. Michael doesn't yell like it doesn't rage quit. Everybody loves Rooster Teeth cause they are the shit.